Hello, this is the Detective Society. This is basically a real life game. It involves you do text messages, you do emails, you do a load of different stuff. Thank you, David, for the lovely message in chat there. The first two parts of this is up on the YouTube channel. If you want to check those out, you can. ! YouTube. But yeah, you can check those out on the YouTube channel. Basically, in the first part, we found out there was a cursed artifact that had gone missing in a museum. We managed to track down where the artifact had been hidden in the museum. But unfortunately, the person who'd hidden it had been killed. Then in the second part, it turned out the person who we'd been helping find the artifact, they got killed. And we had to find the person who we believe had stolen the artifact again. We found the person, we found their address, but the person was dead in their house and the artifact was missing. So this is part 3. Oh, they've opened it from the wrong side. No, I haven't. That's the right side. You've nailed this first time. Well done. Thank you, BigTaffMan. Okay. This is what's in there. Okay. So we get this website which has got the rules and stuff which we read before, so we're going to put that to the side. Got a little packet with a pin badge for episode 3, which interestingly, I didn't get a pin badge for episode 2, so I'm a bit confused with that. Begin your investigation here. As usual, we're going to be using our Discord channel as well for this. So anything that we have, I'm going to be taking pictures of and putting straight into the Discord channel. So if you go to the Discord, there's a channel called Detective Society, which is at the bottom of the list, and you'll be able to just have a look and see anything that I've got. I'll take a picture of and try and put it in there. So if you want to have a closer look at something after I've posted it, you can have a look in there. Okay. It's been confirmed that Eddie Moore, the person we believe was responsible for the deaths of Claudia Cobb and Angus Phillips, has himself been found dead. D.S. Higgins requested your help once again in understanding the motives for Moore's actions in the hope it will lead you to the person responsible for the murder. Should you need assistance, please scan the code and use this code. So that's our little help website that we can do. So we shouldn't need this envelope anymore. I'm going to toss that. So we've got envelope addressed to him. Got a letter from the police. We've got an envelope from the University of Greater Wellington, and an envelope that just says "Please do not bend" on it. So this is the letter from the police. So we'll be popping these all in the Discord, episode 3. As you know, when we arrived at Eddie Moore's property, we found him dead and the artifact gone. The case is only becoming stranger, and I'm going to need your help again. Now, I usually don't believe people when they say things like this item is cursed, but it's hard to get away from the fact that 3 people have touched this artifact: Claudia Cobb, Angus Phillips, and Eddie Moore, and all 3 are dead. I'm not saying that I believe the artifact is causing people to lose their lives, but I don't think it'd do us any harm to investigate it further. Moore had a lot of information at his place: envelopes, paperwork, and contacts, all seemingly connected to people that have been in possession of the artifact at some point in its history. Strangely, they all seem to have died not long after being in contact with it as well. I sent it all to you in the hope that it might be of help. The most interesting thing we found, though, was his laptop. We've got our computer boffins working on it now. By the time that you receive this, they should have found out anything they can. Send me an email when you read this, and I'll send you over what they've discovered. I've got a new email, and that's Detective Danielle Higgins' email. So starting out then, I guess we're gonna straight in be emailing. So ds.higgins at coffinpolice.co.uk. It's Taff. Hi. It's your best agent Taff here. Ready to help. Let me know what you found on his PC. Love and hugs. Taff. We'll put hey baby cakes. We want to be respectful. Hey baby cakes. Right. So while we wait for that to come through, we've had a long running thing of calling people baby cakes in this. So we've got a couple of things. Just watching the inbox. What do people want me to open first? Should we open it? Oh! The boffins! The boffins! The boffins have just finished with Moore's computer. The odd thing is there's no files on there at all. Just had to open a single web page. They think it's a sort of portal or login page. My theory is that Eddie Moore was trying to get into this website portal, and that he was collecting all this information about historical people who've been in contact with the artifact. I know it's a long shot, but can you look at the information Moore seems to have collected about the artifact and see if you can find a way to unlock the website? Carry on with the investigations that it seems Eddie Moore started and see if you get it further than he did. Don't try and unlock the portal until you've connected everything you need. It could be dangerous. Email me back once you've managed to get through the portal and let me know what you find. So I'm going to click this. Okay, so we can click these things up here. And then there's all this. So it looks like I don't see anything else on here that we're supposed to do. So we'll keep the website aside for now. Let's open this envelope first. So I'm gonna post this in there. Okay. Don't read the envelope. Hi Eddie, thank you for getting in touch. I just love talking about the history of the Scarlet Star liners. I sent you some pictures of the ship's log in case they are of interest to you. As I said on the phone, if you can find out the luggage label number of the trunk that belonged to Birdie Shepperton, I should be able to find out some more information for you. But I haven't been able to discover anything about what caused it to die shortly before the boat docked in New York. Also, when it's none of my business, I looked into Shepperton and it seems she might have been operating as an antiquities thief in the months before the ship departed. Here's a link to some documents I found about thefts in 1883. Send me a WhatsApp to 07883 300 when you know the luggage label number and I'll see what I can track down. Thanks, Scarlet Rob. Okay. So, we've got another website. Oh, so this is we've got a ship's route here. Lots of info. So it looks like we've got trucks aboard on departure from Southampton, trucks aboard on departure from Newcastle, and then also a thing about Liverpool and Belfast, and then we've got the ship's route. So I guess we've got something else that we're gonna have to mess around with. So at the moment, this doesn't give us a lot of stuff apart from this website address, which we'll go and have a look at. So we've got sharezilla.co.uk/U6VQ8XTYOS. Ooh. Page 1, page 2, page 3. okay. So we'll drop that link in the Discord as well. If anyone wants to have a look at this. So some details about stuff. I guess this is all going to tie in with other stuff that we find. At the moment, we'll just keep this open. I don't think we've got anything that we need to look at for this now. So we'll go back to the envelopes. So this is all going to come up at some point. I guess let's try the University of Greater Wellington first. Oh, did I? I didn't send one of the pictures. Okay, so University of Great Wellington. Let's see what's in here. So I hope everyone's just having a nice time chilling watching this. I know these are a bit different to like some of the like game streams and stuff. Picture of a cat! A picture of a cat! Okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. So we've got... We're gonna take all these pictures and then we'll go through what we've got. Oh my god, so much information. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff here. This card feels thicker than the rest. Picture of a cat. Okay, so what we got here? We've got the main letter says, "Dear Mr. Moore, I'm afraid there isn't a great deal of information about what Professor Carver was working on immediately prior to her death. I've included photocopies of what documents I managed to uncover from our archive, along with a copy of an article from the local newspaper that was published before she died. I do have some potentially good news for you. Professor Carver was a bit of a tech nerd and one of the founding members of the university's internet before computers took off. We did keep the internet running as a tribute to our university's history, so I'll give you access to Professor Carver's server section on that. Some good news is that security wasn't really that much back then, so I imagine it required a password. Here's a link. Her username was that, her port was that, and the dial number is that. I hope this helps you in your quest for information about Professor Carver. While I never knew her personally, her work was exceptional, and her death was an awful tragedy. Many thanks, Miss Pembrokeshire." Was there anything on the back of the photo? It says 3 Spiral. Fuck. Is Spiral a cat? Wait, that's got a 1 on it. That's got a 3 on it. Is that meant to have a 2 on it and it just doesn't have it? Oh, it's got 2 on the back. Okay, let's try this website address then first. So we've got University gw.com/historical intranet. So it's Louise.Carver 1973, and it's 997886. Dial 416979.
This person paid money to watch this.
Polly, hello.
What a mug.
Dial. Copy this address as well. Artifact secrets. I can't click on start.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word.
Jurassic Park reference. Wait, is this? It does say so. Stage 1. So I'm wondering whether stage 1. It is obviously the thing on the back of the one piece, but that's got a 2. So there's this. Yeah. There's this bit, but this says 2. But I'm thinking if it's A, up 1, right 2, down 1, left 1, right 2, up 2, left 2, down 1, up 3. So it can't, it's got to be this A if it's this, right? It's got to be A, up 1, right 2, O. The map, you think it's the map instead? I think it's got to be the map, because the map is the part 1. It's got to be this, right? This has got to be part 1. So is this exactly the same as the both the 5x5 grids? This has got to be like to do with this, right? So in fact, can we make this? This is what we're looking for right now. So it says the multiple times we use a ground penetrating radar. We use this methodology to avoid damaging artifacts. We were carrying out a survey at Site B. So Site B is 4th row, 3rd across. 1, 2, 3, 4. So O. And we were in the middle of blah blah blah. What led us to B was an earlier discovery at D. Oh, do we need the times? Oh, we'll wait there. So let's get our notes out. So it says B was thank you, Seb. B was Feb 95. Both winners last night, Seb. B was February 94. E was earlier. earlier than B. D 1995. Am I going wrong here? I'm feeling like this is a timescale thing, right? So we're looking at the notes about the dig. So notes about the dig is what I think we need to be looking at. So if I make this bigger. So B was... E was earlier than B. And then D was a Wahoo chisel. D was 1995. We just know D was 1995. That's all we know about D. The shark tooth net. It was the first dig. So J has got to be the earliest one. J. Earliest. Right? And it was the Nefertiti Toki was... So Nefertiti Toki was B. It's Jeb. So Nefertiti Toki was after B. Right? Is A. So it's Jebad, right? Jebad! Jebad! So if it's Jebad, then that means it's... So it would be... J is... Where's J? J is M. E is... Where's E? A. J, E, B. B is the third one. O. A is... Is it going to be... Maori. Maori! I think we're right. I think we've got it. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. If this is right, I'm gonna feel smart. It's not right. I pressed the wrong thing. J-E-B. J is the earliest. Oh, unless it's... Wait, is it small letters? Is it just going to be the thing of it being small letters? Oh, it is at stage 2. It is at stage 2. Fuck, I didn't see. So we were right. Stage 1 we did. So stage 2... Where was stage 2? This one. So it's A. So it's got to start at this A. Because you can't go all the directions with the other ones. So up 1 and across 2 is O. Down 1 and left 1 is T. Right 2 is E. Up 2, left 2 is another A. Down 1 is an R. Up 3. And right 1 is O. Down 2, right 2 is an A. We've done it! And then is this just a cat? Spiral? Is it just spiral? It's not spiral. So is it? Is it like all the letters? It just says spiral. IONUEISARTHERNAMILOVE. I love my cat. I love my cat. I love my cat. Her name is Aroni. Her name, look, I love my cat. Her name is Aronui. So is it that? Aronui. Not that. Is it the whole thing? Aronui is a Maori name? A-R-O-N-U-I. A-R-O-N-U-I. Is it the whole thing? I love my cat. Is Yes! 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 Have we suddenly got good at this? Have we suddenly got good at this? I took the rubbing from the artifact just in case it was important. Right, I've saved this picture into the Discord, but I'm going to leave this open. So this is part of the... part of that, look. Okay. So we've got that. Oh shit. Right, there you go. So we've got that. The only thing we didn't do is we didn't read her obituary. Because we didn't actually need it. I don't know if there's anything interesting in here. At the heart of anthropology, as the head of archaeology at the University of Greater Wellington, Professor Louise Carver is responsible for overseeing many of our country's most fascinating archaeological discoveries. Yeah, I don't think there's anything particularly... Yeah, she's big into Maori stuff, which it mentions in here. She found that the item had gone missing from a museum in Spain. So I don't know whether that comes back in later. So we'll kind of leave all that stuff aside for now. But if the item had gone missing from a thing in Spain... No, because this isn't about Spain. This is about an older thing. So we're unrelated to that right now. So we're gonna open this one. I think I sent an old picture there. Okay, so interesting that we're missing like 2 bits here. So we've obviously got 2 indications. I really want to click the God. Ooh. Ooh. A ring! A ring! Oh, that's everything? Okay, it appears we have everything. A ring! A ring. Don't look anything special about it. Okay. Okay. It looks like we have to work out years and stuff now. Oh. Lot of stuff in this one. God, absolutely loads of stuff. Okay, so we got a lot of information coming through on this one. So I've posted it. Oh no, shit! There's more. This is the map. I think I've just sent the same picture twice. So we've got a map. So it says, I received your payments and the documents in the heirloom that I believe you will need to find Henrik Christensen's grave. Text me on this number when you've narrowed it down to a few graves. Don't send me any more than 3. I'm not made of legs. Says this. So this is the map of the graveyards. This is the heirloom. So I'm guessing it's going to be a case of like that we're going to find like 3 in an area. Okay. So we want Henrik Christensen's grave. Since the consecration of the church, we pride ourselves on having a straightforward burial system. We like to think a cemetery is very much like a library. Finding the right grave should be as easy as finding the right book, but instead of using the Dewey Decimal, we use the Dewey Decimal. Firstly, our graveyard is divided into 6 sections. Each section covers 20 years of burials, ranging from the construction. When you exit the church from the nave, so the church from the nave, you step straight into the 1891. There's nothing on the map about this, so we need to write this down. This is 1891 to 1910. You'll find when you exit the church, you step straight into the 1891. 1831 to 50 is in the west. Is there a map? Yeah, there's a compass there. So he's in the west, so he's one of these two. Okay, so we have to work out where everything is here. Okay, so the 1831 to 50 is in the west, bordering the 51 to 70. But that's got to be the middle one, right? Because if the 831 to 50 is in the west, bordering the 851 to 1870, but it says the Nilsons are in the 1911 to 1930, located immediately to the south of the 5170. So 1830-51 has to be one of these two, because this is in the west. But it can't, so it can't be that one, because it wouldn't be bordering, so it's got to be that this is 1831 to 50. This is 1851 to 70. And then to the south of that is 1911 to 1930. And then 1931 to 1950 is one of the furthest from the church. So it's got to be that. So this has got to be what's left. 1 31 to 50 done. 170 done. 31 to 50 is done. So what's left? '51 to 70. Is this 71 to 90? 18 to 71. 90. I think that's what we're looking at. Okay. So then it says, we pride ourselves in the knowledge we've provided ultimate comfort. So we bury with pets. Henning was buried with his... If we allow people to be buried with their pets, Henning Anderson was buried with his pet crocodile. And there wasn't much option as Henning in his final moments spent inside Snappy's belly. Okay. Okay. They've got loads of different animals buried there. Over the each of the 20-year seconds contains 5 circular areas. Each circular area only contains the graves of those who fell into precise categories. Alright. So... Fuck. Oh my god. So we've got to use, so say for example, the category of wealthy when dead. I've got to put this over my eye, really. So wealthy when dead on this section. Oh God, this is going to be fun. So I basically have to use this, which we can probably, if I put this on this and take a little snapshot of that. In fact, can we draw a circle? And we should be able to kind of use that on the stream. We're gonna just open Photoshop. We're gonna kind of glitch this a little bit. We're gonna do some clever moves here. Okay. So I'm gonna attempt to make a circle that we can drop over stuff that's the same size as the circle that we're looking at here. This might not work. There's a tool for drawing shapes. Okay, so we're going to draw this. And then hopefully fill this okay. This is quite good, this. We're gonna export this circle now as a circle, and then we're gonna use this. We're gonna transpose this over stuff. So we're gonna add a circle in. Just gonna add a circle, and then hopefully we're gonna be able to use this to kind of like not have to have me leaning over the map all the time. Oh no. This is just taking me a second because I fucked up. Let me just let me just try and save over this. Why is this not working? File, export, quick export, and we'll export as 66666. I just think it's not working right now. It doesn't appear to be saving. I'm trying to make this easier, but it turns out I've made it a lot harder. Oh, it says the scratch discs are full. What does that mean? Your hard disks are running out of space? Let's try just putting it on a different drive and see if this works. I don't know why. I think because I tried to save over the file. Oh shit! I only have 480 megabytes free. Why have I got such little space free? Oh my god. We're just emptying the recycle bin. God, so many files of videos of wasps in here. There's 180 gigs of stuff being deleted right now. And then hopefully this circle will export now. It hasn't. The hard drive. It's sometimes you know your hard drive goes a bit soft, and it's okay. Every man has that issue. Can I just write an O in text? Fuck wasps. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be circular enough. We could have just written an O in text. I don't even know. Like, I think basically we are gonna have to work out. Like, so you've got Wait, it says we worked out the diameter of a circle on your map. So you should be able to... where's Photoshop gone? We should be able to just work this out anyway. So who is it that we need to find? We need to find Henrik Christensen. So I'm guessing Henrik's love was 17. So Henrik died in 1905. He was executed in 1909. So, he was buried with the other members of his family. And we know that. Okay, we've got this now. So he's buried with the other members of his family. So I think we're gonna have a thing here of actually trying to find like his members of his family. So Misty was a macaw. So I think the best thing for us to do is if we kind of like, we know this. Oh fuck! I've got the wrong thing again. I'm having a nightmare right here. I'm trying to do something to make it easier, and I'm making everything harder. I don't think we're far off this though. Right, circle. Circle's going to be like that. Fill. No fill. And we'll have like that. Export. I think I've got it. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right, so basically they killed, so he killed all the family in 1905. It was 1905. So he has to be in that area. This area. So the information we've got. So in fact, we can make this a little bit. He has to be in that area. So we increase this. Right. So that they all died in 1905. Let's work this out. Andreas Christensen was born in Sweden. So that was the dad. So the dad is in the area marked with an X. So dad was in an area marked by an X. So if we take this, so the dad is in that area. Okay? That's what we know. The dad is in that area. He's Swedish. The circle is active. Wait, there's lots of circles. Oh wait, is it? Sorry, have I misunderstood? Are these? I think actually, it's this, isn't it? Yeah. So there you go. The dad is in that area. Now we know executed by the state. Shit, we should have different versions of this. We know he was executed by the state. Ventura was Swedish heritage is both parents were born in Sweden. So no, Anders Christensen is not in that area. I had to scratch my foot. Anders Christensen was not born in this area. Anders Christensen... Swedish heritage is both parents were Swedish. But was Claudia Ventura? Okay. Katie Torrential, we're doing it's like a mystery box thing that we've been doing on stream for a little bit, where we've been kind of working out a load of facts. So at the moment we're trying to work out where a certain person's grave is. We've got a load of information. There is a load of stuff in the Discord. There's all these different forms of information that we're currently looking through, and I've posted all the different informations in the section. So what I'm looking at the moment, Misty was a macaw. Was anyone buried with a macaw? Misty. It doesn't say that anyone was buried with the macaw. Unlock was obviously, yeah, this is the thing we were doing the other day. Right. So wait there. Let's put all the circles down, and then we can work out the different circles. Don't put stuff over the map that we're looking at. So that's the X one. Circle one is this, kind of just a little bit up there, and then the square one is like there. And then the triangle is quite big, look. Oh no, there you go, there's the triangle. And then this one. What am I missing here? Is there one that's even bigger than... Where am I missing here? That's a hex. That's a hex. There. Okay. So that's all our circles. That's all our circles, right? So we probably need text down for each one now, don't we? Swedish. This is Swedish. Then we've got, this one is triangle over 35. over 35. This is quite good using this technology, actually. And then we've got... Oh, shit. Oh. We need another text. Over 35. No. Can someone put something in chat so I can check that I haven't broken something here? Then we go in executed is anyone's circle. Thank you. Executed is the circle. So which one's the circle? Is this one, I think. And then add a text source with pet. With pet is square. That's this one. And then wealthy when what's happened there? Wealthy when dead. Right. So we've got to work out here. This is a lot of stuff here. Anders. Anders is not Swedish parents. Swedish heritage it is. Both parents. Okay. Okay, so here's what we know, right? We're gonna try and break this down. What's this? This is what we're doing. So I'm gonna make another text box here. Is this our one that's got a background on it? Yeah. So Anders Anders is not Swedish. In fact, I don't think any of them. Candelaria is from Spain. No, wait there. So we need to look up a load of facts here. I realize that there's a lot going on here. So I understand if anyone's confused, but we basically have to do a lot of like digging of information here. We have to make a family tree. So let's open Paint a sec. Right. just going to move this up a sec. Oh, in fact, what we'll do. All of these we'll just add to group selected items. Just hide them a sec. Hello, Sammy Cakes. We have to build a family tree a sec. So who we got first? Got Anders. Off the information we've got, Anders' dad, Polish dad, Swedish mum. So he was born in Sweden, though. He found love with two different women, Candelaria and then Tajana, Latvian. So Candelaria, where we're confused with Candelaria, is we've got a load of information that we need to get. Which is, so what we're working on right now is all the information that was in this chart. So it does say that Candelaria's parents left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian Monetary Union was announced. Scandinavian Monetary Union. Hello, Carla. So sorry, we're using a lot of like stuff with paint and stuff and going back and forth. If you're struggling to keep up, I'm really sorry. I'll try and explain everything I can. We're going back and forth with documents, and it's hard to show all the documents at the same time. Scandinavian Monetary Union was formed in 1873. Does it say announced? (1873). 1873, Scandi Money Union. So, they left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian Money Union was announced, but then it says Calendaria started to attend theatre school in 1846. But is she... Wait, what? Wait. That doesn't make sense. Scandinavian Monetary Union. They left Sweden the day before it was announced. But they're saying that was announced in 1873. But then it's saying that they settled again in Spain in 1846. This is really confusing. Because we need to know if she's Latvian, but is she Swedish or not? Is what we're trying to work out. We'll do this anyway. So him and her. In fact, we'll go red for love. Red for love. And then they had 2 kids. And they had 2 kids. So this was number 1 and number 4 and 2. 2, and 3. So we have to work out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, there is so much in this. Was it announced before it was set up? Scandinavian Monetary Union announced. When was the Scandinavian Monetary Union announced? Am I missing something? They left Sweden. It doesn't make sense because look, so it says here, Candelaria was different heritages. Her father was a Spanish diplomat for Sweden, so he and his wife lived in the country for a long time. They left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian Monetary Union was announced. So but then it says on the second page that they settled again in Spain and Candelaria began to attend theatre school in 1846. But it implies that the money union was announced before that. So that's where I'm a bit confused. Unless it's the... No, because they left Sweden... When was the Scandinavian Monetary Union announced? Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say anything more than 1873 is what everything says. What is the issue with 1846? Well, if this is in 1870, but it says like her parents. So Candelaria's parents lived in the country for a long time. They left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian. So her parents left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian Monetary Union. But then it says they settled again in Spain, and Candelaria started to attend theatre school in 1846 when she was 5 years old. Because we're trying to work out, unless we're just saying, unless we're just taking from that, if we just take from that she's Swedish. If we just take from that she's Swedish. And she's Latvian. So we've got the kids that we've got. I know it looks like boobs. I think Tatjana was born in Scandinavia, but it said Tatjana was Latvian. The child's Latvian nanny. But it says for Tatjana, it says... So they knew 2 months into the pregnancy. 2 months. And then 2 months in Hågsund. Drammen, 1 month. God, there's a lot to do in this one. 1 month Drammen. 5 weeks. Karlstad. Umia. 7 weeks. Are we meant to... It says she's Latvian. Why am I concerned about this? Karlstad for 5 weeks. Then Umia for 7. 2 months in Tornio. So what are we looking at there? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she would have been born in Tornio. So where's Tornio? Tornio's got to be Latvia, right? It's in Finland. So she's Finnish. Right? But it says the nanny was Latvian. This is confusing me. 2 months in Stockholm. So how... Pregnancy is like 9.5 weeks, right? 9.5 months, right? So 2, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. But then they return to Stockholm. So then Stockholm. But then that would make her Swedish. The nanny was, not the baby. But it says the kid's Latvian nanny Tatjana. Are we saying that Tatjana Baldis is not the nanny? Is that what you're saying, Space Monkey? Latvian nanny. But the Latvian nanny was Tatjana. Look, this is where I'm at. Right. So Anders was Swedish, Polish father and Swedish mother. Right? He joined the bank, blah, blah, blah. Does he become president of the bank in 1889? So they died in... I'm really intrigued as to... Elma was born... We got to work out which order... We got to work out which order the kids are in. So let's concentrate on that a sec. The kids we got... Oh. I'm going to leave that there. Right, the kids we've got. Hjalmar was born on the same day the first brick was laid in the prison that his brother would end up being held in. So his brother was held in Langholm prison. Langholm prison. Langholm prison is built in 1874. So he's 1874. I mean, unless it says something that is built 1874 to 1880. So he's 1874. So that's easy. Hans was... Oscar II became King of Sweden. Oscar II, Sweden. There you go. The same year. 1872. Herman we don't have a lot of information on. He worked for the Swedish company Ericsson. It was founded in 1876. He worked for them in his early 20s, repairing telegraphs, and so they were from 1876, but he would have been in his... Worked for them in his early 20s. So they weren't set up till 1876. Is there anything about... Eventually moved over to the bank. So we're not sure. At 1876 in Sweden, and they died in 1905. So we don't have a massive clue for Herman. Herman did join his father at the bank, but not before working for Swedish company Ericsson. He's born in the same year the company was founded. Fuck, why did I not see that? 1876. 1876. And then Henrik was born in 1879. So we've got Hans, Henrik, Kalmar, and Herman. Okay, so what have we got about this bird? So do we think Candelaria is Swedish? So it says on this, let's see, it says on this. So Anders was born in Sweden. So the reason we're trying to find out this is these bits. So Swedish heritage, executed by the state, buried with pet, wealthy when dead, over 35. In Stockholm, you were considered wealthy if you lived east of Birger Jarlstan. There's nothing about where they lived. But so this is where, so Space Monkey, explain this to me. Candelaria was born to parents of different heritage. Her father was the diplomat for Sweden, so he and his wife lived in the country for a long time. They left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian Monetary Union was announced, being staunchly against a union of currencies. So the union was in 1873. So that's when her parents left. But it says here, they settled again in Spain and Candelaria began to attend. So that's when I'm confused. Like, why does it say they settled again in Spain? Because that implies that the thing was pre-1876. And then Tatiana was born to a Latvian mother and father. When her mother fell pregnant, their parents thought it was their last chance to tour Scandinavia. So the one thing as well to work out is that all of these kids... all of these kids died in... Henrik was the killer, died in 1909. The rest of these died in 1905. And there is a thing for over 35. So he would have been 40. (31), 33. Oh, in fact, none of them. So none of the kids were over 35. So Anders had kids with the nanny. Yeah, that's where I'm confused. So it says Anders was the dad, right? So Anders joined the bank in 1889. So 1889 he joined the bank. He found love with two different women. First with Candelaria Ventura, a dancer from Spain. They had a child and then they split up. A family feud about currencies. Oh, and that makes sense. So yeah, Candelaria can't be... But this is what's confusing. This is what's confusing. So they had a child together, but unfortunately parting ways due to a family feud about currencies, which drove them apart. Which makes sense because we know that they had hands together in 1872, but in 1873 the Scandi Money Union was formed, and they split apart. Anders found solace in the arms of Tatjana and had Hjalmar and Herman in 1874 and 1876. But then they got together. Candelaria returned to Sweden, which it all makes sense. So we know that. So Candelaria was born pensive. Father was Spanish diplomat, so he and his wife lived in the country for a long time. But it says they left Sweden the day before the Scandinavian Money Union was announced, being staunchly against the union of currencies. Which, okay, that's fine. So they left. So her parents left Spain the day before the Scandinavian Money Union. We're fine with that. We're fine with that because that ties in with the stuff up here about currencies. But then it says they settled again in Spain and Candelaria. So that implies that it happened before. Unless this means that she is actually Swedish. I think this means that she's Swedish. She was born... They lived in the country for a long time. I think she's Swedish. I think she must be Swedish. But then Tatjana says... So this is Tatjana, who's the other parent. It says, born in Scandinavia to a Latvian mother and father. When her mother fell pregnant, her parents decided it was the last chance to tour Scandinavia. So a Latvian mother and father. So they toured for a whole year. So by my reckoning, the 2 months at the start... How long is a pregnancy? 40 weeks. 40 weeks. So we're talking 40 weeks. So if we say 2 months, that's 4 weeks. 2 months, 8 weeks. 2 months in Hogstead, so that's 16 weeks. Another 5 weeks in Karlstead, so 21. Umstead for another 7, that's 28. Plus another 2 months in Torino, 36. And then they return to Stockholm. So Tatjana's Swedish as well, right? So all the kids are of Swedish heritage. So all the family are buried near each other. So what we've got to work out is he's got to be one of these three, right? He's got to be one of these three. They're the only three that he can be. He's over 35 and he's executed. Although surely he should be there. Is he not wealthy when he's dead? It's got to be D4, right? I think he's D4. It doesn't say anything about him having a pet. It does say there is a pet, and she died of shock after the incident. But if she died of shock, he wouldn't have been buried with his pet. Let's work out if this is him. I think he's one of these three, but is he going to be wealthy when dead? I think he's 7, 88 or 89. But I'm worried that I'm so far off the track. Right, I'm going to try and text. Uh, 07 575 856 499. Okay, the thing is that I'm worried about, he was executed, so he's got to be in this. He was over 35 when he died. He was over 35, right? We've worked that out. He was 40 when he died. No, he wasn't. He wasn't over 35. He was killed in 1909, so he wasn't over 35. So he's not over 35. He was executed. So he's not in that circle. But buried with pet? Wait, was he over 35? I'm getting really confused here. Have I like got the wrong section? When you exit the church, you step straight into the 89, 1891, 1910. Which is the section we need because they all died then. Each section covers 20 years of burials, ranging from the construction of the church in 1831. I'm a little bit confused here. Have I got the wrong section? But it feels like, how have I got the wrong section? Right, this says, this does make sense because this would be confusing. So, when you exit the church from the nave, you step straight into 1891 to 1910. So we've mapped out the graveyard. Did you step out the nave? 1891 to 1910. It's nave? Am I misunderstanding what nave is? Nave is the central part. So when you exit the church from the nave, you step straight into 1891. I feel like I'm really confused here. It's not off the years of birth, because they were all buried together. If anyone's got any thoughts, feel free to let me know. Does it list Misty? Misty is a macaw. It doesn't say Misty's buried. Doesn't have Misty on the list of peoples. Wasn't it a bit about being buried outside of their date? Nothing about being buried on these bits. On the night of 16th of October, 1905, when the rest of his family have gone to sleep, he went through the property murdering them all. He went on trial and he was executed in 1909. See, it does say he was executed in 1909. So he was buried in this bit then. So then was he buried in the 1911 bit? Is that what we need to look out? So we need to do all our things again. I just assumed that they meant that they'd all been buried together, but I guess that would be too obvious. Wealthy went dead. Over 35. Swedish. That can be... No. With pet. Yeah, I assumed that they meant that they buried him, but I guess that's what we're going off. So if we do with pet is oh, we'll go Swedish heritage first. So Swedish heritage is the X's. We'll go with this one. Where's the X's? That's Swedish. Right. Then we'll go this one. So this is wealthy when dead. And then we go this one. Which is the circles, which is executed. And then we go this one. Is this? Which is what one is this? Diamonds. Wealthy when dead. No, wait, what? Which one is this? Buried with pet. Oh. So we know he's not with pet. And then last image. So we believe he was Swedish. He was executed. He was wealthy when dead. He wasn't buried with a pet. And he wasn't over 35. So wait there. Swedish. No, both his parents had to be of Swedish descent. But we do think that she was born in Sweden, don't we? Who was Henrik's mother? Henrik's mother was Candelaria, who we think she's a Swede. Wealthy when dead, he would have been. He was executed. So he's got to be one of these three, right? What's this one? Over 35. So he has to be these three. Right? Is that what we're saying? B36, B37, or B38? B36. B37. And B38. That's what we text. Such a dirty screen. Right, here's a link to a picture of him. Okay. Fuck! Okay. Was he over 35? No. So we've got a picture. We've spent all that time working that out, and we're finally there. We're finally there. We can delete that. We've got it. It's taken us all this time. Right, they've sent us a link to this. Which I'm guessing we need to translate these. Dalig. Daliga Fida A over os. I think that's right. Daliga. Let's try the next one. Doden for Nig A Bilon in. I'm assuming this is going to be Death for Me Are Belonging. We did have that he wrote some poetry, which was all banks are evil, money is bad, no longer trust my dad. Death for Me Are Belonging. And Valden Lear Gamma. Is that what I've got? The world becomes gamma. Oh, it's because it's going to be Swedish, isn't it? The world becomes Valden Lear Gamel. The world is getting old. The world is getting old doesn't feel like. Killing for my sake is rewarded. Dodden for mig a bellon. Death for me is reward. Or Daliga Fida a over os. Oh fuck, I've Daliga Fida are over us. Terrible things are upon us. Fuck. When they arrived at the property, he murdered them all. Police arrived at the property the following morning to find them much in. They're gone, they're gone. Terrible things are upon us. Oh, we should have had the three phrases. We should have written them all separately. Dodden for mig belong in. Oh shit. Dodden for mig belong in. And then Valden Lear Gamel. Shit, it's 2:30. I'm gonna have to finish soon because I gotta go and pick up Jack. Terrible things are upon us. Death for me is reward. The world is getting old. I feel like this. Is there anything that we found on anything else? We might have to stop this. Nothing in anything else that we've looked at. I feel like death from terrible things are upon us. It doesn't feel like this. The world is getting old. We've not seen these phrases anywhere, have we? All banks are evil. Money is bad. No longer trust my dad. I can't see. They paid me to do one grave. Fuck. I'm thinking terrible things are upon us. Makes the most sense. Anything anybody else that we've got pulled out that would have been good? Nothing there. I'm not sure. It feels like terrible things are upon us. It doesn't feel like death for me is reward, because like it feels like death for me is a reward is like feels spooky. The fact that he's saying we can only text him once is what worries me. We can only text him once. I feel like we're missing something. Oh. Wait, didn't we have... So that's that. I don't know if we're meant to be... There's nothing else. I can't say any words. I don't know. I'm a bit stuck here. I think we might have to look up. No, should we just take a punt and have a guess? I think it's terrible things are upon us. I'm going to reply to the guy, help. Just reply. That's what. Oh, shit. Daziga Feeder. I think it's the first one. But I don't have any reason as to why I think it's the first one. That's the bit I'm struggling on. Right, we found... The Gravedigger sends us some pictures. Bad times are upon us. Death to me is a reward. It says to look at the ring. There's an engraving on the ring. Ah! It says Mundus. Mundus. I think that's what it says. Mundus Senescit. Is it a different language? It's Latin! The world's getting old! The world's getting old! B38, B38. B38. sent me this. There's a piece of fabric on it. That's the right grave because I've dug it up. There wasn't anything interesting except a piece of fabric that's very well preserved. Oh! The piece of fabric has got the logo on. Fuck. So that. Which bit is that? Which bit is that? I'm gonna look at it on my phone. I am keeping an eye. Okay, I think that's the top part. I think it's in the right place. So I think we've only got this part to get in the right spot. It's 1:45. So what have we got left? We've got the boat thing. The label of the trunk that belongs to Bernie. Oh, so this is all the stuff that we found before. Okay. So we need all of these and Birdie Shepperton. Okay. So this is going to be tricky. What we're going to do is we're going to just shrink this down a sec. And we're going to just put this there a sec. So this is... She was operating as a... Stolen Newcastle. So it goes Newcastle, Southampton, Liverpool, Belfast, New York, Philadelphia. So Newcastle. It's 1883. 3rd Jan. So Nottingham. May 1883. Right, let's work out what we're doing here. We've got to find the luggage label of the trunk that belonged to Birdie Shepperton. So, this is a load of crimes that were committed. Oh, so this is Ella Hammond. So that doesn't matter. Perpetrator unknown. Perpetrator Stanley. Perpetrator unknown. Perpetrator John Johnson. So, stolen in Newcastle. In the 12th of June. Date of voyage was May 1883. So we're trying to work out. So wait there. This is. So the ship departed in May of 1883. So perpetrator unknown. Are we trying to work out how much stuff she had on her? Is that the thing that we're trying to work out, or is it Is it to do with the dates? Is where I'm trying to... I guess... Newcastle, Southampton. Do we need to scan over these? Perpetrator unknown. Taken from Spocket Fall, find up a tree. Nell Marsh, removed from the scene of this. The perpetrator we know. Perpetrator we know. Pearl necklace stolen in Durham, unknown. Later, the victim found a coin with a picture of a bird on it in her pocket. 27th of Jan, unknown, bird in a pocket. Okay, 70th century kind 6. Disappeared. Sketcher's songbird. So there's two with a bird then? Is it hooves? It could be hooves. It could be hooves that's doing it. But is the bird thing connected? Because she's Birdie. She's Birdie Shepperton. Nothing. So we're looking for something that is bird. The housekeeper is unsure if a robin carved into a table. So let's get a text then going. So wait there. 27 Jan. Necklace. Durham. 10 Feb. Candlesticks. Sheffield. What was the next one? The Robin. 24 March. Birmingham. What did she steal? Vase. 17 April. And horse. Oxford. Okay, so anything with bird. Unknown. Destined purchase. Stolen in Newcastle. Unknown. Silver cutlery. So nothing about birds on this one. So 17th of April. Which makes sense because the ship sailed on... It says May 1883. So yeah, that makes sense. So it goes Newcastle, Southampton, Liverpool, Belfast. So do we have to work out where she got on? Is that what we need to work out? Are we opening paint again? Wait, can I just do this? Can we just do this? Transform. Reset. So we know she went Durham. Durham, right? And then she went from Durham. Look at directions. Swap this. We'll go Durham to Sheffield. Then add a destination. Where did you go after that? Birmingham. And then she went Oxford. So she must have got on at Southampton. Right? Because she couldn't have gone on in Newcastle because she was coming down here. 17th of April, she was in Oxford. Is this grasping at straws? So then if we look at the list of... we can get rid of all this now. Get rid of all this. If I just grab the picture from the Discord, I think this one might be the easiest one we've done. This bit, I might be wrong. There you go. Why is it not letting me? I just want to make this bigger. Why can't I not make... Oh, there you go. This'll do. This'll do. So, that one, 1861 was on there. So that was on there for that one. So we know it's not that. 1830, 7839, we know it's not it. Because it was on there then. And then we know 7850. Have I done that? 7839. 7866. I don't see 7866. That's fine. It could have been that they got off at Newcastle. And then 7853 is there. And 7884 is that one. It's got to be one of these. Birdie Shepperton. She died shortly before the 7918. No, so 7866 got off. But then we can work out. We need to know what ones were still on there. So 7903 doesn't show us still being on there in Liverpool. I realise you're looking at a very poor quality version of this. Let me see if I can make this better. God, now it's too good a quality. Right. Right, so it had to have still been on there. So wait there. So 7861. 7861. 7861. 7839. 7839. 7866. It got off. 7850 is on. I hope what I'm doing makes sense here. 7850 we've done. 7853 is there. 7884 is there. And then it needs to have still been on during this. So let's change what brush it is a sec. 7929. 7927 is still on there. I think it's that. I think it's 7927. 7903. I don't see. 7929. Travis got some.
Hello, new follower. Question for you.
I think it's 7927. 7907 is still on there, but we don't see it in the second bit. 7918. I think it's 7927. I think it's 7927. So we've got to message this person again. Got to message this person. Oh God. Sorry, this feels like it's been a very messy one today. 07883 300 341. Oh fuck. I just gotta message him. 07 883 300 341. Hi. I'll put open. We're playing like a mystery game, which is like a thing that we've got to solve a murder. So we text this person. Open 7927. Oh, right, okay. We've got a thing. But yeah, we've been trying to solve like this mystery. Oh God, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, 7927. Sorry, I realised she's messaged and said, if you can tell me which city the thing ended up in. This is 7927. So it's New York. Nearly new. Scratches on the surface. Label says if lost, send to New York. New York? I've texted New York to the number. I can't find any reference to the thing being dropped there. Did we have the right number? 7927, right? If you can tell me what city. It's this oak trunk though, isn't it? Wait, are we looking for something else here? Should we be looking at... this portrait of... should... Nearly new. Some scratching on the surface. Label said if lost, send to New York. Wait, what? Is that all? I'm really confused here. Because we can... It says, if lost, send to New York. Nearly new. I'm trying to open it on my phone as well, just to double check. But it just says unclaimed luggage. I'm really... Am I missing something? It says send to New York there. God. It's definitely the right box. Unclaimed luggage rules. Fucking unclaimed luggage rules. Let's pull this open on here. There's luggage rules. There's luggage rules. Right. Any item which is unclaimed after its owner disembarks will be unloaded at the next port. So it would have been unloaded at Philadelphia unless they were written upon its label specific instructions of what actions to take. Regardless of instructions, any item which is valued at more than $20. What was it valued at? Fuck, wait. Fuck me, this is... It was valued at $24. It was valued at $24. Any item which is valued more than 20 will instead be returned to the ship's permanent harbour in Newcastle. So it would be in Newcastle. Any oversized item which is an item which dimensions greater than 6 foot. 5 foot by 3 foot by 2 foot, no. If the age of the item specified by the passenger is greater than 10 years, it'll be unloaded at Southampton. This is nearly new. So it'd be at Newcastle, right? Newcastle. I'm texting again. Oh, we gotta go to an antiques person now. Okay. Gotta go to this guy. Teddy Ruxpin. There's our antiques. I've forgotten what are we trying to find out here. What are we trying to find out? The emails. We gotta check the emails. Oh, there's the antiques. We can email. So it's a pine trunk. About 1.5 meters. It's gotta be that, right? Non-original. It's that one, isn't it? Pick. Can I see I'm so close to the end. Rachel's just coming to tell me we've got to go in 5 minutes. Okay. It's got to be that one. It's got slight damage, 1881 or 1882. Right? Email me back! Email me back! I'm so close! It does have some minor damage. Got a picture of it. The O in that position. That's it. No? This one is in the circle with a little dip. We're in! Are we gonna complete it literally as I have to leave? Enter! Please don't give me more puzzles. Dear children, our next conclave will be held at our secret bunker in London. Come dressed in full regalia. We discovered the existence of a cult! Are they dangerous? We don't know! For now, our work is complete. Everyone, we have done it in such a tight amount of time. I thought I was going to finish an hour ago. We found a cult. Next Monday, we're going to find out about this cult. So yeah. Fucking hell, that was